Growing up, I was so fortunate to be in the era of the greatest college basketball coach that ever played. I had played basketball my whole life, and I followed John Wooden of UCLA, a legendary coach. UCLA was known for winning national championships. John Wooden, in a 12-year span, won 10 national championships, including the 1973 national championship. Why is that significant? Well, when I was in high school as a junior, we won the state championship in 1973, and my coach, Coach Lloyd Booth, followed everything that John Wooden did. He had a John Wooden book. He scheduled out in detail every practice down to the minute. But perhaps the greatest thing that our high school basketball coach did was to teach me exactly one of the greatest success principles of leadership ever known. And that's what John Wooden followed. And that is, these players of John Wooden followed him for what he did for them, just like my coach did in high school. Lloyd Booth did so much to me, I would have ran through a brick wall for Lloyd Booth. John Wooden taught his players in these shortened practices. He didn't believe in these long, drawn-out practices. He believed in practices where you were moving all the time. Same with my high school. We were moving in game-style situations the entire 2-hour practice. John Wooden had many practices less than 2 hours. One of the key principles that John Wooden taught that I've aspired to and tried to use in my business since day one, and that is, while you're on the court, even while you're off the court, John Wooden taught your primary responsibility while you're on the court. It wasn't what you're probably thinking. It wasn't, oh, I got to shoot good, I got to pass good, I got to go hard, I got to win, I got to do everything on my own. No, John Wooden taught your only key primary responsibility is to make the other 4 guys on the court successful, is to do for them. That's what my high school basketball coach taught us. We would watch each other on defense. If let's say my man, whoops, if my man got around me, I know that another player would come off his man to pick up my man, then I would slide to where his man was, just automatic. Other players made me better. I in turn made them better. If I had an open shot, but another teammate was closer, had a better shot, I would pass it to him to make him better. And as a result, the team flourished. And that year we won a record for Nevada at that time of 25 in a row. We were 26-1. And then as I moved through my life and got into ownership and leadership positions, I became a John Maxwell certified coach. I wanted to follow what John Maxwell said about leadership. And John Maxwell had this great book, 5 Levels of Leadership. He said everyone can aspire to become a level 4 leader. And when I first learned what John Maxwell said, he said, people will follow you for what you have done for them. Oh, that's exactly what John Wooden taught. It's exactly what my high school basketball coach. When I got into network marketing, I love the model. I love the compensation model. Being a CPA, working a lot of solo hours on my own, it was about billing hours, billing hours, billing hours. If I wasn't there, I wasn't getting paid. In the model of network marketing creates this concept called leverage, to where other people down in my network would produce, and I would get a little piece of that. And it would all filter up. The piece that I earned, somebody above me earned. I mean, so it was a great compensation model. I also fell in love with the product of our company for the phenomenal results I had. In only 14 months after going on the product, not only did I lose 50 pounds, I went on and did my first Ironman triathlon at age 50. And I had never done anything remotely like that before. So I fell in love with that. And I also fell in love with our founders of the company. Just icons, just good, solid people. In fact, when I went to my first event and I met one of the founders out in the foyer, and I looked right in his eyes, this guy was all about level 4 leadership, asking me what he could do for me. He didn't know me from Adam. But one thing that I never quite understood, why do they call it network marketing? Network? I kind of got that, but it sounded like a network of auto dealerships, a network like a phone or a computer, and then marketing. It just gives this connotation like everybody is out there to try to sell everybody. In fact, I know I dissed network marketing for so many years because people trying to twist my arm and made all these promises to me. They were marketing what they thought was right. So I never ascribed to that. What I loved and what I used is what I learned from UCLA, John Wooden, and Rancho High School, Lloyd Booth. My role as anybody in this organization was to create a team, to be better. My sole responsibility was to make not only my customers, but my team better. The word got out. People started just calling me. I mean, you call that marketing if you want. I just call it level 4 leadership. And here's what's beautiful. Jim and Kathy Coover, our founders, they understood that. And they were willing to pay me from their money for me to make my people better so the Coovers could pay them more money. That is perfect level 4 leadership. So network marketing, I think it ought to have a name change. Winning Dream Team, because that's what we're all together, just like day one of practice. In fact, it started way before our first practice in high school for that state championship season. Coach Booth just laid it out there. We're after winning a state championship. There is no doubt in my mind that John Wooden, in the beginning of these practices with these kids, casted that vision, a dream of winning a national championship. 10 and 12 years, that's what worked. And I believe that's what winning Dream Team is. You call it network marketing, but I don't look at it that way. I look at it as serving others to make them better. In so doing, I get what I want in life by helping them get what they want in life. Click below for some free training that I think you'll really like. And subscribe to my channel. Take care. Bye.